What's up, Lego fans? How you doing? My name is Andy. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I do appreciate it. Hope everyone is doing well today. And check this out, guys. Remember how I told you about this farmer's market van? Looks exactly like the grocery store. It's got the carrot on top. It says fresh. It's got some fruits and vegetables there sitting beside the van. And then back there it looks like some sort of a garden with stuff growing and everything. What do you think I could do with this guy? Should I put him next to the grocery store, perhaps? Or maybe on the farm, since it is a farmer's market van? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure where I'm going to do with him, but I do want to build him. So that's one set, because I was going through my city sets trying to think of other ones that I could modify, and I came across this guy, so that was something I want to build. And then this right here, family house with 388 pieces, set number 60291. I'd like to build it and close it in on the back, perhaps maybe even double it up if I have the parts. You know, I would use, it's got some blue tinted windows. I do have a few of those left from the diner project, and then some medium nougat, looks like medium nougat tiles on there. A couple of leaves. I probably have the parts to do it. Double it up a little bit and close it in on the back and have a little high-rise house. That would be kind of cool in the city, wouldn't it? That car has a little bit to be desired. It's probably supposed to be an electric car or something, but yeah, so what do you think? We could put this guy in the city, double it up, make it half set, half MOC, and just like I've done with many other buildings and sets, and we could go from there. Let me know what you think in the comments. And then one more city set that I came across in my collection was this guy. This is the custom car garage with 507 pieces. That's one thing I don't have in my city is a car garage. So I could build something like that and use the pieces from this set, like, you know, there's the tools and all the cars and the lifts and all that stuff to go inside of a garage. So that's something else I'm also thinking about doing. And yeah, so that's pretty much all the city sets that I have right now that are customizable, I think, into something, you know, bigger and better from what they originally are. Of course, I've got city sets that I want to buy that are not out yet, which they come out in August. August 1st is going to be a pretty big Lego release day, so we're looking forward to that. And I found out also that come November 28th, Black Friday, Lego is finally releasing Star Trek. Yes, the Star Trek Enterprise D from the Next Generation is going to be released in a set on November the 28th, Black Friday, as I said. So I think it's coming in at $300, or is it $400? I can't, maybe $400, I think. But it is going to be really, really cool. I can't wait. I have been waiting for Lego to do Star Trek forever. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I think I wanted them to do Star Trek, and they never did. So I'm not a Star Wars fan, never have been. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. As you've noticed, I don't buy any of that kind of stuff. But I love Star Trek, so that's going to be cool. Hopefully that won't be the only set they come out with. Hopefully they, you know, since they got a license now, they can use, or they can come out with all sorts of sets, including the original Enterprise from the original series, and of course the minifigures are going to be cool too. Hopefully they'll come out with the original series stuff as well as the Next Generation. So we'll just have to wait and see, but that's confirmed that they are releasing the Enterprise D come November. So that's something to be really excited about. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Something else that, well, here I got some parts. These are some stragglers from Lat's parts order, but this is some 1x2 slopes. These are for my barn project, which I think I'm going to start on here pretty soon. These were one of the pieces that I was lacking to do that for the roof. The first part of the roof that's steeper than the second part of the roof. So I'm going to use these guys for this. Based on that, I'm going to partially use that barn design that I purchased a while ago with instructions. I'm not going to build it exactly like they have it, because they have like a big like interior details with stalls and a hayloft and all that stuff. I'm probably not going to add any of that stuff, but I'm going to build the exterior pretty similarly as they have it to get the basic shell is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to use those for that. So that project's probably not too far off. Then I got these guys. This is a bag of animals that I finally decided to order from Lego. And, I've been wanting to order minifigs and animals for a while, but I did an animals pack here, and we got pigs and dogs and sheep and cats and squirrels and turtles and rabbits and a goat somewhere, owls, birds, all kinds of animals in there. The only animals I didn't buy was horses or cows. The horses are like $5 a piece, and cows are like more expensive than that. Turtles were expensive enough, like $3 and something, and then the goat was really expensive at $5 and something. I only bought one of those. Yeah, so I need to put some more animals in my farm, and I'm going to put the turtles on the beach, obviously. And then we'll have some, dogs and cats and squirrels to put around the city or wherever. So that'll be cool too. So yeah, what do you think, guys? I was hoping I'd have a MOC to show off to you this video, but I haven't got anything built just yet. Like I said, I'm getting ready to start on the barn, probably even today. And so I should have that on the next video. So that's pretty exciting. But I'm also, and this being the reason why I haven't been putting out as many videos, is guys, I've been spending an enormous amount of time on the new Lego room, obviously. So I haven't had time to do any Lego, which kind of sucks. But I want that. I'm really wanting to get that room done so I can move everything in there. So let's go check it out right now and see what we got done. Stay tuned. And here we are, folks, at the site of what will become my next Lego room. As you can see, we installed the new door, although it's a little shorter than the original. So I got to fill that in. Got the trim on one side, and then I went to put the trim on the other side, and it broke in half. So I got to fix that, and then put the top piece on as soon as I fill in the hole. So there's that. Let's take a look inside. I apologize if it's a little bit low light in here, but we just got the one light. But last time I told you I was getting an estimate for my drywall. Well, I got the estimate, and it was just a little bit too high for what I was expecting. So I decided I was just going to go ahead and hang the drywall myself, which is what I did. So as you can see, it's all hung around here, all the way around here. This wall. I got my air conditioner in place, as I was talking about last time too. So it's framed in to the whole specific size for that air conditioner, except for using these little side pieces, because in case I ever get a bigger air conditioner, I've got some room to wiggle there. So drywall's done all the way up to here, except for this front wall. And the reason why the front wall isn't done yet is because I ran into some obstacles, mainly being, let's see, over here I've got this wire right here that runs to an outside light. I've got to move it, get it out of the way. I've got to take this garage door opener down because it's in the way of putting this piece of drywall right here on. It's hitting it. So that's got to come off. And then over here, my wiring, to wire this outlet, I cut the wire that was coming down to this outside outlet, and then realized it's going to be too short to get it all inside the junction box. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to run a new wire from this guy, from the outside outlet, into this box, so I can move this box up so that these wires are long enough to get inside of it and connect it all together. So essentially it's going from the power coming in from the top, going into this junction box, and then splitting into this outlet on the outside and then this outlet down here. I actually just got finished putting in 2 brand new switches here for the lights that are going to be mounted in here. I'm running it on 2 separate switches instead of one, so I don't have to have all the lights on at all times if I don't need to. So that has to be completed. Well, I've got an outlet box up there that I need to run to because I'm going to mount a security camera on the outside of the building here. So that has to have a place to plug into. So I'm probably going to pull power from that box up there to run to there, and then I'll be able to insulate and drywall this section right here. I took down the garage door opener that was there as well. So kind of strange that they put this header up here, but they didn't put any blocks in between the top plate and the header. It doesn't do any good. So I'm just thinking about filling that in, and you know, because otherwise it's pointless to even have a header there because it's not doing any good. So it's unfortunate that this door only comes open to this point right here. Let's see, right about there it stops because of this concrete. Ideally, the door should open the other direction, but I got this door for free, so I couldn't complain there, so I just went ahead and used it. So, but yeah, ideally it should open the other direction towards the wall. So yeah, there you go, guys. We've got most of the drywall hung, except for, well, got to do the ceiling yet. I'm gonna have to rent one of those drywall jacks to hang the ceiling drywall, which won't be too awful hard, I think, with one of those. Still gotta get that stovepipe out of the way. And I was thinking about and discussing my lighting situation in here. I'm gonna end up using probably 9 or 10 of these 4-foot strip LED lights that are really bright. You can change the color temperature on them, which is really cool. So I'm going to see what it looks like with all 3 temperatures that you can select from, and then go with the one that looks the best. So I'll probably have it, have like 3 rows up here. I want to make sure that each and every platform is covered with light, you know. I don't want any dark spots. So, so basically what I'll do is we'll hang the ceiling drywall, and then I'll have to go up into the attic here to run the wiring for the lights. So unless I do it beforehand, since I am the one hanging the ceiling drywall, I probably could run some of it beforehand, but I don't know how much of it. But anyway, so what do you guys think? You think it's coming along pretty well here? Obviously, I'm still going to pay somebody to do the spackling and the drywall finishing and sanding and all that, because I'm sure not doing that. I am not an expert in that sense. I'm not even an expert when it comes to hanging it. I made several mistakes, but it's on there. So once I get the front finished here, then I'm gonna get some estimates and get a guy come out here and finish it, and then we'll be pretty close to getting this thing done, especially with the ceiling up there and finished, and all the electrical done, all the insulation done, and all the drywall done. Then it'll come down to putting lighting in, baseboard trim around the air conditioner, trim around the window, trim around the door, and then some kind of flooring. And we'll just be, well, and paint. We'll just be about done with this thing, huh? Pretty exciting stuff, huh, guys? Thanks for bringing me along today. I do appreciate it. Once again, I do apologize. The lighting is not the greatest in here. And stay tuned for next time. We've got more Lego stuff, more mock builds like I mentioned at the beginning of the video with the barn and some of the outer stuff. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more Lego room updates. And until next time, guys, take it easy. Take good care of yourselves and have a wonderful day or night. And I'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.